What up, everyone? Welcome to Babycakes. So we're going to get into it and find out how are you being seen right now. Okay, as you can see on the screen here, you have two options to choose from. You have group 1 and group 2. Pause it if you need to meditate on your option. As always, timestamps will be listed below. Thank you so much. Welcome to your reading group 1. We're going to get into it and find out how are you being seen right now. Let's get into it, alright? Alright, Holy Spirit, how is group 1 being seen right now? How is group 1 being seen right now, Holy Spirit? Okay, I did cry. Oh, we got special. You guys are definitely someone special. Someone who deserves to be cherished. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, people find you as a good friend, a great sibling, a wonderful partner, someone great to work with. Okay, we also have trigger. Now, I don't know if people are kind of seeing like you're being seen as someone sensitive, or people get triggered by you. Maybe because you get special treatment, or people just treat you with respect. Yeah, just see 144. Definitely chosen, highly favored. One of God's favorites. That's how people feel about you. Yeah, just see 155 as well. You could also have some sort of special talent. Do things for people, very kind, or people do things for you. We also have secret. So you could be coming off as someone very secretive, someone who is very low-key, very private when it comes to your life. Maybe you're hiding someone, or you're kind of keeping a relationship on the low as well. You also have secret admirers. We also have this card, ouch. I don't know if you come off as a heartbreaker, or just people are get all in their feelings, all butthurt when it comes to you. Especially when you go off on them, or they come at you a certain way, they didn't expect it. But yeah, just something about you being sensitive. Maybe you tend to get your feelings hurt, or you get triggered a lot by certain things people say. So you get offended. You don't like to be disrespected. You could be a drama king, drama queen. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get into it more. This deck is called Mixed Emotions, for those who are curious. All right, who's it? All right, oh. So for some of you guys, you're being seen as someone who is just, with the ouch 2 card there. May not resonate with everybody, but for some of you guys, you're being seen as someone who isn't really happy. You could have been, you're upset about something at this moment. Maybe you found out something that was on the down low, or secretive, or something happened where it really hurt you, and or someone could have said something to you where it triggered something and you can't get over it. You know, maybe you're someone who tends to let things get to you for days on days. But it says dissatisfied, incomplete, purposeless. Yeah, just some people just don't see you really happy. Maybe you don't talk too much about certain things. You keep a lot of things to yourself. Or you don't really see your potential. You don't really see yourself as maybe deserving or special or being able to have all the things that you want. And for others, you know, maybe you guys are you just tend to be very hard on yourself. You're very hard on yourself. You tend to let things stress you out. You worry a lot. Maybe you tend to have people who don't show up for you or feel some type of way by you, triggered by you, and you hate that. Because you're not even, maybe you're just a kind person, but you trigger some people because they see you as someone, they see your potential, right? They say your haters or, you know, whoever see your potential before you do, they see where you're going in life. And so they may try to, like, you know, not invite you or try to attack you, dim your light. All right, we also have excited. So we got some positivity coming out, okay? So for others, you know, you guys come up as someone who's very much so, I'm hearing spontaneous, someone who's very positive, uplifting, high vibrational. You know, even if you are someone who may have your moments of being down, because we all do, you just tend to bounce back. You're someone who bounces back very quickly, and I'm even hearing with very easily too. So you just know how to turn things around and look on the brighter side. So, you know, people definitely, you're being seen as someone who is fun, very enthusiastic, the life of the party, someone who maybe even uplifts others, you know, because almost looking like the guy's looking at her in the middle, like, you know, I just see a lot of people compare themselves to you. Maybe you attract a lot of energy vampires or people who are just depressed and things like that. You know, and you got a lot of people who miss you too, especially with the ouch card. You have, or even a certain person, a certain guy or a certain woman who misses you. Yeah, I'm hearing that one song. I don't know her name, but I want you around. I want you around, around. I want you. Yeah, people just want to be around you. You know, you're someone who just looks at life as something to be excited about, something to live for. You know, I mean, you're someone who likes to do things, get out, you're adventurous, you're spontaneous. All of that. You just don't, you're not someone who's going to sit around and be pessimistic or even let that depression, the darkness take over you whatsoever. You're opening up the windows. You know what I mean? You're gonna let the light in. You're not gonna sit in your funk all day. You're not gonna, no. You're gonna be the friend or the family member or even coach or whatever. You could be a teacher in any sort of way, a great parent. You're gonna be the one who be, you know, is gonna be like, let's go here, let's do that. You know, let's not, don't let so and so get to you. You know, so you just find a way to get through even like the hurt and all that. It's amazing how you tend to get yourself back in that high vibration again, especially when you had your moments of even being hurt or feeling a certain way about yourself. Love that. Definitely you guys are being seen as someone very confident, courageous, someone who's even athletic or who loves to just be involved in things, brave. It says bold and self-assured. Yeah. You just love to experience life, you know. You're unstoppable and nothing's going to hold you back, and you're not going to let anybody hold you back whatsoever. You get through the pain, you know, you do the shadow work. You do what you got to do to get yourself back in the high vibrational energy. People just don't see you down for too long at all, you know. You just keep going. You keep going, and that's such a beautiful thing. So it's your strength. Definitely. I'm just seeing the strength card now, my third eye. But yeah, just something about you knowing how to pull through. Your inner strength. And then there's also, it's just like you guys got a good balance too, for sure. You know how to take your power back. And that's how you being seen. Definitely picking up on fire sign energy. Indeed. All right, group one, that's what it is. It's how you're being seen. You guys take care of yourself as always. Mwah. Well, welcome to reading group two. We're going to get into it and find out how are you being seen. I'm going to use one of my Odie decks here. What's group two being seen? All right, we have ouch. We got that in group one, so some of you guys could be coming in from group one. It's all good. But yeah, definitely you guys are being seen as someone who is sensitive, someone who's also compassionate, I'm hearing as well. You check in on people, make sure they're doing okay. For others, you know, I feel like, you know, you may be a little extra sensitive when it comes to, yeah, just seeing 111 confirmation. So you may be really very much so in your feminine energy, even if you're a man. And so maybe some people don't really, you know, like for me, I can't really do a man. I can't be around a man who's extra sensitive. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. I think it's a good balance. You gotta have a good balance because, of course, you know, a man should cry and, you know, express himself. But when it's like, it's too much for me, I kind of feel as if, you know, you acted more, you know, feminine than me. You know, I don't know. I can't do it. So maybe that's some of you guys where you may, and for me, I couldn't be with a man like that. It's a turn off for me. So when you and your feelings way more than me, you know, but I understand if you, yeah, I just can't do it. Trying to explain it the best way possible, but because it starts for me to kind of feel as if you're coming off a little down low or gay. Unfortunately, that's just what it is for me. I'm sorry. You know, and I'm not trying to offend anybody who is gay or, you know, down low or anything like that. But, you know, and maybe you just offend certain people because, you know, it might be something that someone talks about and you being really dramatic about it. So I don't know if you're someone who's like very overreactive or just, like I said, hypersensitive. It's too much. So maybe some people can't really, I don't know, you may even be a water sign too. You may have a water sign moon or just a lot of water in your chart, your birth chart. So, which is a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. All right. Yeah, something about flesh. Maybe you tend to just, I don't know if you guys are, I'm just kind of hearing gullible, or you tend to just let your flesh take over maybe, or you're someone who is, you let just like temptation get to you, or I don't know if you're someone who's very just lustful, or you know, it's just a lot of things you got to work through. It's a lot of things you got to heal inside of you. And you, yeah, I don't know if you tend to let, you know, dark energy, or there's that certain spirits or even like certain people get to you and you just don't let things go. I don't know, there's something about people seeing you as someone who is not all the way healed, like someone who needs to do the work, someone who has these issues, someone who is worldly, or you know, things of that. So that's just what's coming to mind when I'm thinking of flesh right now. But yeah, you tend to obsess about certain things. You're obsessed with something, addicted to something. All right, yeah, something about trash. Yeah, that's interesting. The cards coming out for you guys. But yeah, I don't know if people are just seeing you as like maybe someone who just, I don't know, you don't know how to let things go that hurt you, or you tend to be aggressive, or just react to everything. You don't know how to, I don't know if you guys eat a certain way too, because I'm also hearing like you need to cleanse your palate or something, or just, I don't know if there's something going on even with your health and all of that, or just, you know, mind, body, soul, and spirit. Just, it's like you need to purge and get rid of a lot of things. I don't know if you are someone who doesn't really have self-respect, or just a lot of confidence when it comes to yourself. You could be someone who has a low self-esteem, or, you know, just something about your heart chakra being out of balance too. I don't know if you close yourself out to love, or you're not open to, you don't believe in love no more, for example, with all the green. People just, you're being seen as someone toxic too. Like, you just someone who has toxic tendencies, traits. I don't know if people see you as someone disrespectful, or someone who doesn't respect yourself. I already said that, but yeah. It's like people gotta, I don't know, they be just not wanting to be around you. I don't know if that be hurting your feelings. You be wondering why people don't want to be bothered with you. But it's like almost as if they can kind of smell you, like smell that, some sort of spirit on you, or they could smell just, or they could feel your energy, like from a distance. You know, you just tend to, ooh, this reading is very real, very raw. And I'm not trying to hurt anybody, but this is what's coming out for your group too. Okay, and everything may not resonate, but this is what it is, you know. This is how people are seeing you. Like, I don't know if you give off like this roach vibe, or you give off like this Pookie, Pick-me, Pick-me-sha vibe, but they just don't really see you as someone, you're being seen as someone as almost as a liability, a burden, not really an asset, you know. Yeah, you know, this is what's coming out. Not trying to be mean, but this is just, I guess, something that you need to work on and fix. So definitely a recommendation is for you would be to, you know, you need to really kind of go down a rabbit hole of looking at videos or reading books on just healing and how to be healing your trauma, healing trauma overall, healing, you know, holding on to grudges, you know, and just, yeah, even like channels on, if you're looking for love or anything like that, you don't find yourself wanting that, or you're closed out to it. You just gotta read those books that read books that on things that trigger you, or you know you have an issue with. So definitely relationships, books on relationships, how to be a feminine or masculine man, you know, or watch content of that sort, or just read some books on like how to heal your heart chakra and how to move on. Some of you guys could still be hurt by an ex or certain family members. It's just something about you not working on forgiveness, because you have a hard time letting go and not forgiving a lot of people, which is kind of holding you back. So, and if you're someone who has bad habits and things like that, maybe you need to read things on how to be more disciplined, how to create better habits for yourself. Yeah, just something else for some of you guys needing to repent, needing to make a lot of big changes in your life if you want to be successful or you want a better future. Yeah, I just seen 1111 and 111 confirmation. Maybe there's some things that you have around you that you need to throw away, get rid of. Especially when it comes, if you're in a relationship with someone who, and you guys are trauma bonding or anything like that, it's like you're going to have to let this person go. Or, you know, you guys got to get the therapy you need, or you got to get the therapy you need to let go of a particular person. Because some of you guys could even been in a relationship with a narcissist, or you're used to a certain lifestyle. You're used to being around people who are just so much in the flesh, who are trash, who don't deserve you. Maybe you attract a certain type. Yeah, I seen triggered too, but I went back in the deck. Wow, books, wow, fell on the floor. Definitely, you guys, books are going to be very significant for you. It's going to be very powerful for you when it comes to your healing and just getting the answers you need and the clarity that you need. So books are very significant. But even with books too, I feel like, you know, you are seen as someone who is very wise and who knows a lot. But maybe you just don't, or who reads a lot. You're someone who is very studious, but maybe you don't read the right or look into the right things. Like the stuff that you feed your spirit, your soul, your mind, all of that is not what you should be investing your time in. But you're definitely not being seen as someone who is, you know, dumb as far as knowing anything, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just seen 333. I just think that some of the decisions that you make and the people you choose, or the things that you prioritize or obsess over, I don't know, it don't be making any sense to some people. They don't be understanding, right? Like they were just talking about that one guy, popular YouTuber, because this example's coming to mind, is one black dude. His name was Farrell. Oh my goodness, I can't remember. It's a black dude with dreads, And he was so wise. He was so smart. He knew a lot. And just think of anybody who's popular, well known, and they used to speak on some deep stuff, and then all of a sudden, you know, they get exposed for them being a fake prophet or just not who they say they are, you know. But the guy I'm talking about, I can't even think of him, but his name, I could probably find a picture of him and post it on the screen. But just something about people, you know, got upset with him. Bless you. Got upset with him. I guess they felt like he sold his soul, or he was a sellout because he just became weak, or something scared him, or something like that. Due to the white man, or something like along the lines of that. I don't know. But so everything he was talking about before wasn't even, he was like, you know, just not really about it anymore. And he was just, the way he started speaking was different. He started to change. He just started talking like just not with as much authority and confidence, you know, and just fearful. And you could tell, people could tell when you really about that life, or you are someone who is your spirituality or religious beliefs, things like that. Whatever you're doing where you're leading people, you've inspired people, but something like that. So I don't know if people feel like as if you all talk, or you're not about that life. I don't know. Or they feel like as if you just don't be invested in the right things. Or you're abusing your power, you're abusing your gifts. Or you're too much in the ego too, especially with that flesh too. So you definitely be seen as someone who's like just too much in your ego. It's like you make it about you a lot. All right, let's get more. Let's see. I'm using the mixed emotions deck now for those who are curious. Script 2 insane. Okay. So we got grateful. I'm hearing that one song. Can't think of who it's by. So I'm like, I don't know. It's like I'm got a brain fart all of a sudden. But it's grateful for the things that you have done. I'm so grateful for something you have become. I'm so grateful. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys, for some of you guys, come a long way. You have done the work. It says thankful, appreciative, blessed. So for some of you guys, you have done the work. You have gotten rid of a lot. You are starting all over. Maybe you had some sort of rebirth. And so you're being seen as someone who has turned your life around. You know, for others, maybe you have certain, I don't know if you have a certain person, or you are someone who just tends to sweep things under the rug, issues, or you act like you don't see the problem when there is an issue going on, or you tend to not be appreciative of maybe certain loved ones. I don't know, something like that, because I feel like you have people who are grateful for you, appreciate what you do, and then, you know, and then you have others who take advantage of that. You surround yourself around people who are not deserving of you, who love to dim your light. Something like that. I don't know if people see you as someone who's not appreciative of a certain partner you have, or the other way around. But yeah. You definitely have people who are grateful for you. Okay, just know that. And they be praying for you. They pray that you get your life together, or they pray that you kind of see how special you are. Okay. The next card we have is happy as well. So yeah, you're being seen as someone who, like I said, for some of you guys, maybe people see you as someone who has turned your life around. They see you as this light, someone who has great potential, someone who's very enlightened, right? The Sun card can be that. And then we have books too. I feel like there's a miracle that happened, or there's something that happens where you were saved. You could have repented, but yeah. I'm also getting to, like, you know, you're being seen as someone who is content, someone who doesn't let certain people who are low vibrational, especially with the ouch and the flesh and the trash card, you know, get to you. Because I'm seeing this card, the grateful card, and this guy at the table by himself praying. And, you know, you could have started your life all over. And you feel so much better now that you have gotten rid of certain people or certain habits. So you're just doing better, you know. I mean, you guys could have, maybe you're a born-again Christian or something like that, or you've devoted your life to God. Something like that, yeah. Wow. You see things differently now. Yeah. We have this card here, regretful. It says remorseful, sorry, repentant. Yeah, it's just something about you. You've let go of a lot. You woke up to something, you guys. Seriously, group 2. Yeah. Maybe you realized something about yourself. You had to let go of a lot. Or let go of certain people. You really started to see, especially with the happy card and the sun there, like, you just started to see a lot of the things that you've done, or you know, you could have hurt a lot of people. You could have did certain things that you regret, could have been guilty or ashamed about certain things in your life, and just something about you just wanted to change and heal. And so it could have been a book, or like I said, this could be in the near future, something that you started to really dive deep about or really look into. Could have given you some sort of epiphany, or something could have happened. You could have lost someone. Maybe you had like a near-death experience, and it woke you up to, like, it's not worth, these drugs are not worth it. This lifestyle isn't worth it. You know, you could have been someone who sold your soul, or just done some wicked things, or things that you feel ashamed about. And, you know, she's got these papers in her hands. Maybe you just kind of did some sort of ritual, or you wrote it down and let it go. or you confessed, or came out the closet, or spoke on something, apologized. And, you know, and you're so grateful that you've done that. And now you feel as if you are cleansed, that you got a lot of things off. You just feel like as if you just have less of a burden on you, like you let it out, you let it go. And you needed to do that because it's like you felt like as if you were going to continue to hide anything, or you were going to keep something secret, it would have killed you. It would have like really just, there was no way that you were able to keep whatever secret that you had to yourself, or whatever you felt ashamed about. It's like you had to come forth and forgive and ask for forgiveness from a particular person, or just ask for forgiveness and repent overall to God. Because you didn't want to live a certain way. You didn't want to be a certain person. You wanted to start all over. You wanted a clean slate. So, wow, group 2, that's what it is. Okay? All right, well, you guys take care of yourself. Good luck with everything. You're healing. And if you have healed and you're still working on it, keep going strong. Just know that God, your ancestors, whoever you believe in, are so proud of you for doing the work and continuously doing the work. And if you haven't yet, they're really rooting for you. You know, they don't want you to suffer. They don't want you going through having to deal with karma. They don't want you attracting certain things or attracting certain entities and people to you. Because that can happen when you refuse to change and, you know, want to stay living a certain life. You miss opportunities. You miss your blessings. You don't receive, you know, inheritance, your spiritual inheritance, gifts. You know, it's like your gifts are taken from you, your spiritual gifts. And you're this lost soul. And you remain this lost soul. So, yeah. So for some of you guys, once you start doing the work and doing the healing and really praying and really seeking and wanting change, that's when you're going to start to be seeing just so much clarity and receive your gifts and being blessed tenfold, you know. And yeah, it's you can be so blessed and receive so much that, you know, it's going to be such an overwhelming feeling, like, wow, you know, you would have never thought you would have come this far or have the things that you have or will have. So yeah, it's coming in for you. All right, group 2, you guys take care of yourself as always. Mwah.